Welcome to the Python Learn Together, Code Together. Now we will see some tricks or measures while writing the basic Python program. So now I will open the Python interpreter and the first point what I am going to tell is the multiple assignment. So our older method of assignment is like if you want to assign the two variables a equals to 10 and b equals to 20, like this we are assigning, but we can declare and assign the variables in the same line. In a single line we can assign the multiple variables, that is by a comma b equals to 30 comma 40. Okay, now we will see the value. We will check the values of a and b. A is 30 and b is 40. That means we can assign the multiple variables in the same line. In C and all we have to declare these variables in the separate line, or for example if you want to declare int and the char, or in the Python it is integer and the string. I will show that a comma b equals to a is some integer values, that is 40, and b I will declare some character values. So I will declare one small string, so computer, and we will click enter. Now you can see this is called as the multiple multiple assignment to these variables. Now a is assigned with the 40 and b is assigned with the computer. So by using this technique we can reduce the lines of the program. So now if you check the values of a, it is 40, and if you check the values of b, it is computer. Like this we can assign the multiple values to the, not the multiple values, it is the multiple assignments for the variables. That means multiple variables. We can declare different variables in the same line and we can assign to them in that same line. No need of writing different lines for different variables. And next one is the right hand side is evaluated first. This is the rule. The right hand side is evaluated first. That means I will show with the example. Now what I will write means a comma b equals to 10 comma 20. That means a is assigned with a value 10 and b is assigned with 20. Now if I check, for a clarification I just showed you a equal to 20 and b equals to a equal to 10 and b equals to 20. Now if I write the expression a comma b equals to b comma a plus b. So now what we are thinking means the a will be assigned with the value b, that is b is equals to 20 here. So here you can see the b is equal to 20. So after writing this expression the value of the a becomes 20 and b equals to a is already, it is overridden with the 20, so a is 20 plus b is equal to 20, so our b value becomes 40. In this way we are thinking. So I will write the notepad and I will write our thinking values. We are thinking that a equals to 20, that is okay, yeah, I zoomed it. A equals to 20 and b equals to a plus b, that is 20 plus, and b is equals to 20, so this is equals to 40. We are thinking like this because the first it will assign a equal to b equal to 20, so the value of the a becomes equal to 20, so here b equal to a plus b, that is equal to 20 plus 20, that's equal to 40. In this way we are thinking, but we will check the result now. I will make this split screen. Yeah, now we will check this result, what it will give. A is 20, yeah, our a value is equals to 20, it is correct, and b value, oh shit, we got here it is showing that 30 but we get 40. This is because remember in Python the expressions or what we are writing like this, that is a comma b equals to a comma a plus b. In these expressions always these kinds of expressions will be evaluated. If it has any addition or any expressions, that will be evaluated from the right hand side. In that any expressions in this will be evaluated from the right hand side, and in this expression, in this small expression, it is always evaluated from the left hand side, that means left to right, a plus b. But when we consider this whole expression, the evaluation takes from the right hand side, that means it will check from the right hand side whether an equation is there or not. If it found any equations, it will start it by solving the equation from the left to right. So a plus b it will do. A is equals to 10 and b is equal to 20. So a plus b value is assigned with 30. And the assignment is takes from left to right. So a is equals to b, that is b is 20 and b is equal to, this is already, this expression is evaluated because I told the evaluation takes from the right hand side. Before before assigning a comma b value, it evaluates the value of a plus b. So a plus b is already evaluated, that is equal to 30. So b is assigned with the value 30. This is called as the, in Python we have to remember that any expression is there that will be evaluated from the right hand side. Then we can use the print statement for printing the arguments that we given to that print function. For example, if I have a equals to 30, then I can print this as a print value of a is, this is one string and I have to put one comma here and I have to type a. That means I am passing this a, it is the a equal to 30 is the integer value. I am passing this argument to the here. So it will print the value of a is 30. This is some of the basic things. If we have any string, then for example my string equals to computer, then I can write that print and here print my string name is, and I have to write here my variable, that is my string. Then I will close this and I will click enter. You can see my string name is computer. That means here the computer which comes from my string, that is my string is equals to computer. Like this we can use the print statement. And now I will show something by using the for loop, but don't give much importance for this for loop here because I'm stressing on the print statement. So I will just write something and just see this for I in range, 0, 10. What I will do means I will just type print I. Now I will click the enter. Now it will show 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. That means in the range it will showing 0 to 10. 10 is excluded, so 0 to 9. Don't give much importance here. This I will explain in the upcoming videos, but here just give some stress for this print statement. Now this print statement will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by leaving one line for each printing. That means after 0 it leaves it jumps to the next line and it will write 1, and it again comes to the next line, it will write 2, like this. But what we have to write in the print statement if we want to display all this in a single line? So for that we are using some formula like structure called print. Here I have to print I comma, and you have to write and equals to, in the single quotes, just one comma and close this single quote, and yeah, like this you have to remember. Okay, here we got the this, I think the previous example, it is not the 20, it is 10 what we thought is the 20, but actually it is 10 plus 20, so it will give 30 because they evaluated first. And another thing we have to remember is that if you want to print anything in a straight line or the continuously without without jumping to the next line, we have to use and equals to, and in the quotes, yeah, comma like this after the print, after what we have to print. Now if I click enter here, no, sorry, I think yeah, I forgot to write the for statement here because so it only print that much. So for I in range, for I in range 0 to 10, then what I will write means, yeah, print, I think I have this, we can use the arrow mark, the upside arrow to repeat that. Okay, and here I followed some indentation that I will tell. Now you can see yeah, you can see 0 to 9 it will printed in a single line. So in order to print anything in a single line, we have to use this and is equals to, in a quote we have to use the comma. And another important thing is that I will just write one expression minus 3 to the power 2. Minus 3 to the power, actually the answer has to be 9, but when we click the enter it will giving minus 9 because here the star mark is more precedence. That means it is the highly important. In the Python it is given with the high importance, that means high precedence. So it will evaluate 3 star 2, that means 3 to the power 2, it will evaluate that one first. So 3 to the power 2 is equals to 9 and the answer is minus 9. But actually the correct what we have to do is equals to plus 9. So what we have to write means minus 3, and that we have to enclose in the flower brackets and star to the power 2. Now we get the value 9. This one we have to remember, that is the star. This is more precedence, more precedence. And here what we discussed, another thing is the multiple assignment. So these 4 points we have to remember. And here I think the right hand side is evaluated first, that one, and the print statement, how to print, yeah, that one, and argument passing through the print, and this one is the more precedence rule, star. These are all the some points we have to remember while writing the basic programs. Yeah, I think you hope understand. Thank you.